Yes, it's finally here. I've been waiting for this. Oh, it's not the same size as this one. I think it'll still work. It's February after all. Hey, it's Jabbo. Welcome to BrickTsar, your home for very few scripts ever in a video. And we're going to be doing a haul. I got some packages here. One's from BrickLink. One I think is a surprise. It's from the UK. I don't remember ordering anything from the UK, and it does say gift on the customs thing. We picked up a couple of things from Walmart online, and then I got some poly bags I probably paid too much for. They weren't on sale. They were actually new. So I did the unthinkable. I paid full price for new items. So that probably wasn't the smartest thing I've ever done, but hey, I'm BrickTsar. All right, so today I'm going to be doing this haul. And I should tell you what shirt I'm wearing. I'm wearing this shirt, which is a Pirates shirt from Brick Builders Club. And I think with that Lego ideas, or no, the Lego 90th anniversary thing, the three themes left were Bionicle, Classic Space, and Pirates. Am I right on that? I don't remember. But I got some thoughts on that. I may share it. Actually, you know what? By the time you're watching this video, it's probably too late anyway. So I probably am not going to do a video on that. I'm not even sure if I'm going to vote. So I may not be going over there to that theme. And if I was, I probably wouldn't be voting for Pirates, which is ironic because I'm wearing this t-shirt. But I am trying to keep track of my t-shirts. And I have a couple of Walmart boxes that were the perfect size for storing a month's worth of t-shirts. And I said, what do I order to get something of that size? So I ordered these sets here. I wanted to order something that wasn't a terrible deal. So these are the little puppet sets. The creator said they were $22. So it's not a horrible deal. I can't remember if I have one of these. I probably do. Got 2 light bricks in them, so that's interesting. And they had a limit of 2 on Walmart because I wanted to order 3. And yeah, I ended up getting a different size box. But I think that box will still work. And I think, tell me if I'm wrong, this may be officially the dumbest reason anybody has placed an order from Walmart.com just to get the same size shipping box. So I'll have to try again. Let me know what you think. What are a couple of 2 or 3 sets that I could order that would get that more square size box? I mean, it's still rectangular, but it's a little taller and not as long as the one that I got today. What items would I have to buy to get that? And I don't want to buy anything that's full retail. I want to get something that was on sale or marked down like these were. And then I also went to a store. I was looking for clearance, and I was using the app. I've been slow to the game. I'm using the Walmart app, but I took the app. I scanned what was left in this store. Everything was full price or regular price, but these were also regular price. But they were 3 new poly bags we got, are new to me, I think. Tell me if I got this before. This McLaren poly bag, $5, too much. I know. Should have waited. I got the Stingray poly bag. I know I got the Stingray because I bought it from Bricks and Pieces, but I'm like, do I have the poly bag? Ocean Diver. And then this guy, this little red skater guy, red car with skater. The skater guy is not red, his car is red. Got that. All right, so I'm going to come off onto the other side for these packages here. So this one is from BrickLink, from Andy's Bricks, I think is what the store was. Uh-oh, my tripod's fallen. High quality videos. Oh yeah. There we go. should be everything. So we got the motorized AT-AT instruction manual. There's book 1, book 2, book 3. Not cheap. These things were $30. It was the cheapest one I could find, and it had all 3 of them. And then we got this little girl. This is the minifigure for the Cassville set, the blacksmith shop set, $37.39, and I got that. So from the time I'm filming this, the next day after I film this, I should be able to go to Home Depot. We're going to get the wood, hopefully, to finish our tables the way we want. But anyways, right now I got stuff that I'm parting together on here, and one of these is the blacksmith shop, and I'm just going to set this on top of here. That's the minifigure. I found these bags of gray pieces. These are old gray and old dark gray, old brown. I'm going to go through them and see if I can find some of the light gray, light dark gray, or dark gray, light gray, and brown pieces that I need. And then this is for this guy. This is the AT-AT. So I got all the minifigures, and if the pieces were complete, it would be complete. So what I got to do now is print out the inventory and then make sure I got all the standard pieces. I know I got all the minifigures. There's 4 minifigures. I think that's all of them. I got the instructions. So almost ready to finish the AT-AT, the motorized one. So this one is the one I'm not sure about. See if I can open this without tearing the inside contents. There we go. I did it. Uh-oh, I spoke too soon. Whoa, look at that. Whoa. All right. So, oh man, these are the Create the World cards that are from the, I never say the name right. So people, I've got conflicting responses on how to say that. Sainsbury, exclusively. Let's see who sent these to us. There's a note in here. It says, Dear Joseph BrickTsar, sent on 22nd of January. So they actually got here pretty quick from the UK. So I'm just sending you some of the free Sainsbury's, and I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong, collectible Lego cards which I have obtained and have no use for. Let's see, that you have built up quite a collection of them, and I am viewing the YouTube video where you have made up a binder. I thought I'd send you these in case you could fill your missing slots. I found your channel in March 2020 when we went into lockdown in the UK, and I have viewed every video since. Oh wow. He says, plus many more from previous years. I must say I enjoy them very much, so keep up the good work and keep collecting and producing videos. I just wish my house had a basement or a room as big as yours where we can grow our collection. Unfortunately, our home, like many others in South Wales, UK, hasn't, so I can only just dream. Best wishes. Keep safe. Jonathan Evans. Thank you, Jonathan. And I tell you, you can have hopes and dreams and wish you had something, but then sometimes you might have things that other people won't. I imagine there are a lot of things that you have access to in South Wales that are probably beautiful, some beautiful scenery. So I'm hopefully, even in lockdown, I'm hoping you're able to get out of the house from time to time, because those things are what really matter. It's not having a big basement full of Lego. But since you sent me these, we're going to see if any of these will fill those empty slots in the binder. And another thing, speaking of, like, you know, not having the space or wanting something, I grew up in a 2-bedroom house. There were 7 children, and it was a small house. Still is small. Even my sister lives there today. I'm gonna have to put these in numerical order. So 80s, 70s, 100s, 90s, and I had a small Lego collection. I didn't move out really until I moved out for a little while, then came back home. But I've moved out for good when I was 26 years old, which is pretty old to still be at home. But I remember having stuff that was in the attic. I would store stuff in the attic. So one of the things that I had stored in the attic was my castle sets. I had the Forestman's River Crossing, I had the catapults, I had all the Forestman sets. There were several of them. And I had Black Falcon's Fortress. I'm trying to think of other ones that I had boxed. I didn't have the King's Castle at that time, but I had a lot of box sets. Oh, all of the battering ram, and Siege Tower. I had those sets, and I just didn't have room for it all. And they were stored in the attic, which kind of really messes them up a little bit. So I decided, I got the brilliant idea one day to throw all the boxes away. Yeah, so I threw all my boxes away. I had duplicates of stuff. Oh, that's the same card right there. Yeah, I had a lot of duplicates, and I don't think I kept any of the boxes at that time. I had the Gesture, I like that one. Oh, it's upside down. 67. And I also threw away extras of instruction manuals and extras of catalogs. Some of those catalogs and some of those instruction manuals I could probably sell today for more than what I paid for those sets, because I got all those sets on clearance. Most of them came from Sears or Service Merchandise. There's another store I got some of them when they had like the 50 to 75% off. Yeah, so, but we had limited space. So the thing that I dreamed about then was being able to move out and have a basement. And so when I was looking for houses, well, actually I had to get a job, which I got when I was 23, and I didn't move out till I was 26. So I saved up my money and finally got in the position where I thought I could afford a house, and started looking, didn't find anything I liked. And then finally in August of 1994, when I was 26 years old, I found a house, and one of the conditions was that it have a basement. So we found a house, or I say me. I found a house that had a basement. It was in my price range, and I bought it. And I lived there for 3 years, and then I got married to my beautiful wife. And am I recording? Yes. So we lived there together another 3 years. So I was there a total of 6 years. We sold that house for a lot more than I paid for it, which was good. That's what you always want to do. Actually, it goes like this. And then I'm just putting them in groups of the 10s so far. So we moved to another house in a town closer to where my wife's parents lived, and started having kids and all that kind of stuff. Actually, we had our first child at the other house, and we were on a busy road, and we wanted to get away from that busy road. So we found another house that had a bigger basement. And we bought that house. I finished the basement in, except for one little back room. I had an office. We had a living room and a bedroom down there. No Lego room. All the Lego was in a unfinished portion, a smaller unfinished portion of the basement. But I did have Lego in my office down there. I probably got some pictures somewhere. We did lose a lot of pictures because I didn't back them up. But yeah, so that basement was a little bit bigger, but it wasn't made into a Lego area. So later we sold that house and moved to another one that was a fixer-upper. I thought, okay, let's get a house that's a cheap one, that's on a lot of land. It had 2 acres, which is a lot to me. And I loved having the land and the woods behind the house. And we finished the basement. Had an office down there and a living room and a bathroom. So still no really Lego room. I used the garage area to store my Lego and the comic books I had. Trying to do this here. And so that house ended up a lot of work. You know, I was in the process of finishing different portions of the basement, still had more that needed to be redone. And then the power company came and eminent domained our house, basically. They said, we need your property for a power substation. We didn't live too far from the big electrical power lines. They were in the woods behind us, but in order to put the substation that they wanted to build, they needed our land. So we were there less than 2 years, and the power company bought our property, and so we got the house that we're in now. And finally, I got a house with a basement, and that was in 2005. So it took me a full 11 years to finally get a house with the basement the size that I wanted. And then it took another several years. It wasn't until YouTube time, which when I started doing YouTube more regularly in 2011, and then started this channel in 2012, before I could actually afford to finish the walls. So I have finished the walls, but as many of you have noticed, I have not finished the ceiling, and if you noticed, you probably have noticed I haven't finished the floor. So here we are in 2021, a full 27 years. No, wait, yeah, 27 years from when I bought my first house, and I'm still working on finishing the basement, but I have the space. So I am fortunate that I was able to get good employment, and a lot of times that's the thing that holds people back from getting what they want is the job market. But I recommend getting a skill that you can use that transfers well into any industry, and that skill is work harder than everybody else around you, because believe it or not, when I bought my first house, I had a college degree, but I was able to afford that house by working in a warehouse doing groceries, picking groceries for different stores for Winn-Dixie. In fact, one of the shirts I'll wear in some point this year, I'm sure, will be one of my Winn-Dixie shirts. And so, yeah, even though I had a college degree, I had a job that anybody with good health could have gotten. Of course, that would have been the limitation, I guess, is having good health. But yeah, that was I was able to afford my first house doing what many would call menial labor. Is that the right word? Work that you didn't need to be educated even to do. But I worked hard, and I tried to be better. Or I won't say I was trying to be better than everybody. I was trying to work as hard as I could so that I didn't have to do the most menial stuff all the time. And they ended up promoting me because I was good at what I did. They first they realized I could stack good. Thank you, Lego. And then they had me train people how to stack. And then I became a relief supervisor. Did that for 4 years. Hated the job thoroughly, but I worked hard at it. All right, now let's see what we got. All right, the first one in my book that I'm missing is number 6. Let's see if we got number 6. In this stack, 5, 7, 9. Nope, we missed it there. All right. All right, next page, we need 11. I'll go ahead and see if I can get the next one after 11. Oh, well, that's the only one in the teens is 11. There better be at least one in here. There's 15 and 17. All right, then we go into the 20s. I got all those 20s. Get all these into 36 to 45, 54. Oh, I guess I should do it where you can see. All right, so still missing that one, missing that one. We got all on that page, all on that page, all on that page, all on that page. There, we're missing 2 on this one, 50s. We're missing 55 and 59. So 20s, 30s. I'm not even going to put these in order. I'll do it later. 40s, All right. All right. Great. Didn't have that one. So it paid off. Thank you, Jonathan. All right, 55. The other one was 59. Oh, look, we got 3 55s now. How about that? The one I didn't have, now I got extras. All right, so 55. I'll put that in the catalog. There we go. So we got 55 in there. So we still need 59. The next one we need is 69. 69, dudes. And after that, we need 80. 69 and then 80. Got a whole stack of 60s here. Let's see what we got in the 60s. 63, 62, 63. 69. It's the bride. All right. All right. Oh, got 2 of them. All right, that worked out. All right, then didn't need any in the 70s. Make sure all these are 70s as always possible. I could have got those wrong. The next one I needed, what did I say was the other one I needed? It was number 80. So we got 88. 80! The rocket guy! All right. So this is really working out. Let me put these in there. So there goes 80. Oh no, that was 69. I'm putting it in the wrong place. That's not good. I wonder if I should just store my duplicates in the binder. 80. 69, dude. All right, the next one we need. What's the next one I need? 90. 90 and then 91. 90, then 91. All right, so that's the rest of the 80s. All right, good. There's 90 and 91. Awesome. Great. So this is working out really well. 90, 91. All right, and then we got all of those. Oh, we're missing 126 and 134. There's only 2 left, 126 and 134. So put all those there. 126 and 134. These are teens. Here's some 20s. 126. Oh, the hot dog cart, the grill, the barbecue grill, actually. 126. Got that. Awesome. What did I say was the other one I needed? 134. Here's the 130s. Ah, yes, the jet fighter. Awesome. All right, so we are very. You did a good job, Jonathan. There we go. So I think it ends at 140. So we have everything, but just a handful. So I should probably make a list now. I need 6. Oh, wait a minute. Did I say the wrong one before? 4. Oh yeah, 6. So I need 6. Number 6. And I need number 11. 6 and 11. And 59. 6, 11, 59. 6, 11, 59. It's like Simon Says game, I think. Or where is that game? 6, 11, 59. 6, 11, 59. 6, 11, 59. 6, 11, 59. 6, 11, 59. 6, 11, 59. We're down to just 3 cards. Thank you, Jonathan. Awesome. 6, 11, and 59. So I'm going to put these. I got to find out where I put the others. I'm going to put this back on the shelf, but thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. And so we're just 3 cards. What were they? I forgot already. 6, 11, and 59. 6, 11. Somebody put it in the comments because I'm going to forget later. But I want to thank them too for the letter. And sometimes the things that I talk about, they could sound as rambling or whatever. I do ramble, but I appreciate the questions or the comments or just people giving me their story, because sometimes it helps me think of things that I can say that relate to me. Because I got here. I'm an old man. I am old. I mean, I admit it. Never make fun of old people though. And sometimes it takes a while to get to where you're at. The reason I say that is because it's like sometimes we want instant gratification, and I'm not implying anything like this, what Jonathan's saying, but it's like I do relate to that, the desire to want something or to want a little bit better, and you just got to balance it and then work towards your goal. It doesn't mean you'll always reach your goal. There are goals I have that I haven't reached, but just keep working hard. And you know, when I've said this in a previous video, I said I have to be prepared to just walk away from everything, because really the only thing in life that matters is people. So it's better to have relationships in your life than to have things. And we don't want to let things get in the way of that time we spend with our family or our friends. And I know it's hard with the pandemic that's been going on, but yeah, just think about what you have and not so much what you don't have. And I hope I don't sound like a hypocrite saying that, but thank you so much, Jonathan. It was really a kind gesture. There's a gesture in here too on your part. And I want to thank you, your viewers. Thank you for your comments. That I do try to include a comment or a question in each video. That's my goal. Different shirt every day. Whatever I'm going to talk about, a comment. Keep it simple, dummy. Talking to myself. But anyway, so I'll be back tomorrow at 1 with another different shirt. See you guys.